Hey YouTube, so this is a review of the Super Chips Trail Dash 2. I have a 2011 Jeep Rubicon 4-door Unlimited JK, and done a lot of mods to my Jeep, but I gotta say this is probably one of the coolest mods that I've done and best for the money. They're going for about 500 bucks now. So it's a pretty easy install. It just hooks right up to your computer. I ran the wire up alongside the dash, on the inside of the dash here, and have this window mount, so it's pretty handy. It's not in the way of your view or anything. The gauges, there's a lot of options on the gauges, and this is the screen that I like the most. I think it's got 9 different options on it. So one of the cool things is it has several tunes. I think there's 4 performance tunes, including one for the Rubicon only for crawl tune off-road. But you can control everything from this computer. And there's a lot of features on here and things you can monitor that you can't with your stock gauges on your dash. And one of them, which I really like, is the transmission oil temperature, which I've had issues with this overheating. I did install an external transmission oil cooler, which really helped, but it's really nice to be able to monitor it. So every one of these things that you're monitoring can be changed. This is engine coolant temperature, percent grade, horsepower you're using, miles per gallon corrected. That was one of the really cool features about this, is you can enter your tire size. I've got 35-inch mud tires on here, and it's really critical that you recalibrate your computer. It changes everything. It changes the speedometer and the odometer. You get a corrected speed here. It's going to give you the accurate miles on your odometer down the road. And as far as the way your vehicle runs, Jeep shifts much better. It changes the shift points on there when you recalibrate it. So this is really great. And I just like most of the other Super Chips. You hook it up, make the setting changes, it's all text, and then you unplug it. This, you get to monitor everything as you go along. So all these other parameters here that you can monitor, if you just touch one of them, it's got a touch screen, it comes up and you can select anything you want to monitor in there. There's a couple dozen things you can put in there, from engine RPMs to coolant temperatures, grade. There's a ton of stuff in here, just a lot of features. One minor drawback that I've had issues with is the touch screen is a little touchy at times, but other than that, no complaints. It's really well worth it. One of the really cool features is this other screen here, and you can change the layout of your screens. Notice the home screen that I have there has the 9 different settings you can monitor, and also that photo on there in the background is mine. You can upload your own background photo to it, which is pretty cool too. So here for off-road, you've got pitch and roll degrees, and this also changes your controls to lock the front and rear axle and disconnect your sway bars on the Rubicon. So you don't have to do that, through your regular Jeep controls. Everything can be done right here, and you can monitor it all at the same time. And then also, again, you can change some of these other parameters to monitor at the same time here. And another really cool feature is this tire pressure monitoring button here. You can't do it while it's running, and the engine's running right at the moment. So, but you can. Don't want to change the color. You can change the tire pressure alarm. So if you're going off road, which I just did, I changed that down to 12 psi. So aired down my tires to about 18. And your tire pressure alarm, that dash light won't come on, which you have to reset, which can be a real pain in the ass. So this, you can change that. And with these tires, I'm running about 34 pounds, pretty low for big 35s, but I think they run much smoother. And I can set the tire pressure monitor for on-road for about 30 pounds. So if it does get below that, then you get the alert. So there's a lot of really cool features. Yeah, see, there's that touchscreen. Kind of trying to get to the next screen, and it keeps coming up with wanting to change the color here. But again, other than that, I really don't have, you know, too much bad to say about this. There's just so many cool features on here. Here's another screen where you've got like toggle buttons that you can just press and switch a lot. As here you can see my calibrated tire size, 35-inch, you know, my axle ratio, 410. I know another really cool feature about this, you can change the engine idle if you're winching, if you're out stuck somewhere, which I have been, and I've tried this feature. It's pretty cool. You can crank up the engine RPMs, the idle engine RPMs, while you're winching, so that's kind of nice. Bunch of other pressures, or excuse me, pressures. I was looking at the tire pressure. Bunch of other buttons here that you can change. There's not too many to get into at the moment, but anyways, this thing just has a ton of features. Like I said, I really love to be able to monitor everything right from here. So here's another screen that gives you all the other things that you can input on here, and here's your performance settings. So you've got stock setting, which it comes, you know, that's what your Jeep is set to, or whatever vehicle you've got. And right now I have it on level 4. It's 87 octane performance tune, and there's a 91 octane performance tune and a 93 octane performance tune. That I tried the 91 with 91 octane gas, and I really didn't notice a big difference, but I do notice a huge difference between the stock and just that one performance tune level. Like I said, it shifts better. It changes shift points. Of course, part of that was recalibrating the tire size. And let's see what else on here. So we have the performance. There's a towing tune. There is a mileage tune to help you get good mileage if you're going on a long road trip. That helps with that. And then this crawl tune is only for the Rubicon. Again, it's an off-road. It kind of bumps up your performance. There is a little more throttle lag that I noticed with that, but it's pretty sweet. There's just so many options on this. Again, I just really love the idea of being able to monitor everything live while you're going down the road, and just a lot of features. So this is a really handy tool to have, and especially if you're running bigger tires, your Jeep's going to perform much better. So that's my review on this. Like I said, the only down thing that I would have to say about this is just the touchscreen is a little bit finicky at times. Other than that, love this thing. Great features. Like I said, you can mount it in different areas. Some people mounted it down in the center of the dash here. I like it up there, tucked away. Like I said, it does not impede my vision at all when I'm driving. And you can pop it off of that if you're worried about someone stealing it. Just pop it off and take it with you, and it's the size of a cell phone. Basically fits in your pocket, or do whatever with it. Well worth $500. Go out and get it, man. You guys will be really happy you did. All right, you too. Take care.